So, the Roman takeover of Greece wasn't just one big war, like in the movies. Actually, it was this super messy, decades-long process, almost as if Rome just sort of stumbled into controlling this legendary place. Think about it for a second. Greece, the home of philosophers like Plato and Aristotle, epic stories, the birthplace of democracy. How did it end up under Roman thumbs? It wasn't like Rome just rolled in one day and planted a flag. No, it started way sneakier, almost like they were just trying to, help. Around 214 BC, Rome got tangled up in Greece's business, at first fighting alongside some Greek cities against Macedon, that big kingdom to the north of Greece. Rome was like, "Hey Greeks, we'll help you fight off these Macedonian bullies." And well, they did. In 197 BC, at a battle called Cynoscephali, the Roman legions totally crushed the Macedonian phalanx, that supposedly unbeatable Greek fighting formation. Sounds heroic, right? Rome, the liberator? Well, hold up. The Roman general, a fellow named Titus Quinctius Flamininus, did something really dramatic in 196 BC. At the famous Isthmian Games, sort of like their Olympics, he stood up and declared all Greeks free. Imagine the cheers, the celebrations. But was it really freedom or just Rome saying, "You're free under our supervision"? What do you think Rome's real game was here? Because things didn't stay friendly for long. Rome kept getting pulled back into Greek squabbles. Other powers, like the Seleucid Empire led by Antiochus III, tried to challenge Rome's influence in Greece. Rome fought them too, winning big battles like Thermopylae in 191 BC. Yeah, that Thermopylae, but this time it was Romans versus Seleucids and their Greek allies. Rome kept winning, pushing everyone else out. Was Rome just lucky, or were they playing a much longer, smarter game? Then came the point of no return. Macedon tried to rise up again under King Perseus. Rome wasn't having it. At the Battle of Pydna in 168 BC, the Romans didn't just defeat the Macedonians, they smashed their kingdom for good, broke it into pieces, and dragged Perseus back to Rome in chains. That sent a pretty clear message, didn't it? Mess with Rome and you disappear. But even then, some Greeks didn't get the memo. The Achaean League, a group of cities in southern Greece, decided to rebel against Roman interference. Big mistake. What do you reckon happens when you poke the most powerful empire in the Mediterranean? Total destruction. That's what happened. In 146 BC, the same year Rome wiped Carthage off the map in Africa, they sent another general, Lucius Mummius, to deal with the Greek rebels. He didn't just defeat them, he made an example out of the ancient, super-rich city of Corinth. He sacked it, killed the men, sold the women and children into slavery, looted priceless art, and then burned the city to the ground. Archaeologists still find the destruction layer today. Why such brutality? Was it just punishment or a warning to the entire world? After the horror show at Corinth, organized Greek resistance crumbled. 146 BC is the year historians usually mark as the end of Greek independence. Greece became just another Roman province called Achaea. So Rome didn't just conquer Greece with soldiers, they used diplomacy, politics, propaganda like the Freedom Declaration, and then, when needed, absolute terrifying force. It's wild because even as they conquered Greece, the Romans totally fangirled over Greek culture, art, philosophy, literature. They shipped tons of Greek statues back to Rome, hired Greek tutors for their kids. A Roman poet even wrote, "Captive Greece captured her fierce conqueror." But that cultural admiration didn't stop them from taking political control. This takeover wasn't just ancient history, it fundamentally shaped the world we live in. Roman law, mixed with Greek ideas, became the basis for legal systems across Europe and beyond. Roman power spread Greek thought throughout its vast empire, influencing everything from art to science to how we even think about government. So, the next time you hear about democracy or see a building with columns, remember the complicated, sometimes brutal story of how Rome took over Greece. Not just with swords, but with strategy and a whole lot of political maneuvering that changed history forever. Makes you think, huh? What other simple historical events have a way more complex story hiding underneath?